Most Aussies are broke and don't even know why. Housing is quietly eating half your income every month. Your car loan is draining your wallet every single week. Takeaway apps are adding hidden fees you never notice. Fix these 5 expenses and buy your freedom back. Housing costs more than anything else in your budget. Interest rates have pushed repayments sky high. Keeping up with neighbours is costing you thousands. 30% of income, that's the housing stress line. Buying more house than you need is the first trap. Smaller home, smaller repayment, bigger savings. Refinancing your mortgage could save you thousands yearly. An offset account slashes the interest you pay daily. A flatmate cuts your rent bill completely in half. Regional towns offer the same life at half the rent. Negotiate your rent. Landlords prefer that to vacancy. Tick even one of these and your budget breathes again. Control housing and you've won your biggest budget battle.
Number 2 is sitting right in your driveway. Car loans are the second biggest budget destroyer in Australia. A new car loses value the moment you drive away. Fuel, insurance, rego, it all adds up brutally fast through car costs. Hit over $250 a week for most Aussies. A 3-year-old car saves you tens of thousands instantly. Pay cash or pay it off fast. Avoid years of interest. Public transport can replace an entire second car easily. One-car households save $8,000 every year. Comparing insurance yearly saves hundreds. Most people never bother. Regular servicing is always cheaper than a big breakdown. Short trips by bike save fuel and your health costs too. Smarter transport choices free up hundreds every month. A paid-off car is one of the best feelings in finance. Number 3 sneaks in through your phone every single day. Takeaway and delivery apps are eating your budget alive. Hidden fees add 50% to every delivery order. It's not one splurge, it's every single day adding up. $25 a day becomes $7.50 a month. A weekly meal plan cuts your food bill in half easily. Home coffee saves over $1,000 every single year.
Making your own coffee at home instead of buying it every single day can save you well over $1,000 every year, and it takes about 2 minutes. Packing your leftovers for lunch instead of ordering in every day is one of the simplest and most effective wins you will ever find in your budget. You don't need to quit dining out completely, just make it a planned once-a-week event instead of something that happens almost every single day without thinking. Always shop with a written list and never shop on an empty stomach. Those 2 simple habits alone will cut impulse spending down dramatically every single week. Switching to home brand groceries for your everyday staples like pasta, rice, and canned goods can save a surprising amount. The taste difference is almost always unnoticeable. Some people take it a step further and delete food delivery apps entirely from their phone. Removing the temptation means the spending simply cannot happen in a weak moment, the one most people genuinely believe they don't spend much on, right up until they actually sit down and check. Subscriptions and lifestyle creep are the sneakiest budget killers of all, because each one feels completely harmless on its own, but together they quietly bleed you dry every single month. The average household now has more than 10 active subscriptions, and at just $15 each, that quietly adds up to over $2,000 a year, leaving your account automatically. Gym memberships are one of the worst offenders. Most people sign up in January with great intentions, then quietly pay month after month for a gym they haven't visited in 6 months.
Most people only actively watch 1 or 2 streaming services at a time. The rest just sit there in the background, charging your card every month whether you use them or not. The very first step is a simple subscription audit. Go through your last bank statement line by line and circle every single recurring charge you find, no matter how small it looks. Be ruthlessly honest with yourself. If you haven't actively used a subscription in the last 30 days, cancel it today without hesitation, because hope is not a good reason to keep paying.
For subscriptions you genuinely enjoy and want to keep, look into sharing a family plan with a trusted friend or relative. Splitting the cost means everyone gets the same service for a fraction of the price. Another smart move is to rotate streaming services month to month. Subscribe to one, binge everything you want to watch, cancel, then switch to the next one, so you see everything without paying for everything at once. Lifestyle creep is not just about subscriptions. It is every small upgrade you automatically add to your life every time your income goes up, without ever stopping to ask whether you actually need it. Every time your pay increases, that extra money should be going straight toward your savings or investments, not silently upgrading your lifestyle to match your new income, which is exactly what most people unconsciously do. Set a recurring reminder every 3 months to go through your subscriptions again. They have a habit of quietly creeping back in, and a regular audit keeps everything under control. A lean subscription list is not about missing out. It is about being intentional with your money and only paying for the things that genuinely bring value to your everyday life. When you cut subscriptions, audit every 3 months, and stop lifestyle creep in its tracks, the savings you free up can be quietly growing in the background and building real wealth over time. And now we reach number 5. This is the most dangerous one on the entire list because it has the power to quietly undo every single good habit and fix you have made so far. Credit card debt and high-interest borrowing is the expense that quietly cancels out every other smart financial decision you make, and it does it slowly and invisibly, right under your nose. Carrying a balance on a typical Australian credit card means you are being charged close to 20% interest per year, which means you are literally paying the bank to use your own future money. If you only ever pay the minimum amount on your credit card, the reality is that most of your payment goes straight to interest, not the actual debt, which means you can stay trapped in the same cycle for years without making real progress. The snowball method is a proven strategy. You focus all your extra repayment energy on your smallest debt first, pay it off completely, then roll that same payment amount straight into attacking the next debt on the list. The avalanche method works differently. You attack the debt with the highest interest rate first, which mathematically saves you the most money in total interest charges over time, even though it can feel slower at the start. A 0% balance transfer can be a powerful tool. It moves your existing debt to a card charging no interest for a set period, giving you real breathing room to pay it down fast, but only if you stick to the plan and clear it before the offer expires. One of the most effective moves is cutting down to a single credit card used strictly for genuine emergencies only. Remove the other cards, close the accounts, and eliminate the temptation before it gets a chance to take hold. Building even a small emergency fund of $1,000 or $2,000 means that when life throws you an unexpected expense, it lands in your savings jar rather than straight onto a high-interest credit card where it can spiral. Whether you choose Snowball or Avalanche, use a balance transfer wisely. Cut to one card and build your emergency buffer. Pick your approach, commit to it completely, and understand that debt freedom is not a dream. It is a plan with a finish line. The moment you break free from high-interest debt, something incredible happens. Every other financial fix on this list finally gets the chance to do its job properly, and your money starts working for you instead of against you. The ocean does not care who you are, what you earn, or where you started, and neither do dividends. They pay the patient, the consistent, and the people who show up and commit to the long game no matter what. Your clock is already ticking, whether you are paying attention to it or not. The real question is whether your money is working as hard as you are, or whether it is just sitting still while time quietly runs out. Your dividend freedom number is $1.6 million as a single person, or $2.5 million as a couple. And now that you know your number, you know exactly what you are building toward and why every single financial decision from this point forward matters. Fix these 5 expenses: housing, your car, food spending, subscriptions, and credit card debt, and you are not just saving money anymore. You are actively buying back your time, your choices, and your financial freedom, one smart decision at a time. If this helped you today, subscribe because there is a lot more coming.